Hello, my name's Esther Iliano. We're currently doing task 4, which is to report business variations. It is the 9th of August 2026 and it is around 3 p.m. This is the person that will be playing Matt Brown for this exercise. Okay, so I am Samantha Brown. I'm a fitness instructor and project lead, and this is Matt Brown, and he is the manager of Bounce Fitness. Hi Matt, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today. I'd like to discuss the new project that you've assigned me to involve in the introduction of Bounce Fitness to the corporate and business environments. Cool. As you know, I have 2 years experience as a dedicated fitness instructor at Bounce Fitness, as well as previous experience working as a marketing coordinator in a corporate environment. I believe the combination of fitness and corporate marketing experience will be useful for developing and implementing this project. I'd like to use this meeting to make sure we are aligned to the project goals, timelines, resources, the workload, and how we will communicate and report on this together. From my understanding, the main purpose of the project is to introduce Bounce Fitness programs into the corporate workplaces and increase our presence within the corporate fitness market. I see several key goals for the project. Firstly, we want to develop corporate fitness programs that meet the needs of business and their employees. Secondly, we want to increase Bounce Fitness market share by attracting new corporate clients. Thirdly, we want to build Bounce Fitness's brand presence and reputation with the corporate environment. Finally, I think it would be useful to establish measurable targets so that we can determine whether the project is successful.
That sounds good. What targets would you suggest?
I would suggest setting a target of increasing corporate sales by approximately 10% over the next year. We could also monitor the number of the new corporate clients that we gain each quarter and track inquiries, consultations, program participation, and client retention. This would give us both financial and non-financial measures of success.
I agree. I'd also like to make sure the programs reflect the needs of different businesses.
Absolutely. I think we should conduct some initial market research to identify what corporate clients are looking for, such as workplace, fitness classes, wellness programs, group exercise sessions, health education, and flexible programs that can operate during working hours. I'd like to also discuss how we manage my current workload while I lead this project. At the moment, I work 38 hours per week, with my time split approximately evenly between fitness and administrative duties. You mentioned that I can reallocate some of my current duties, then therefore I can focus on the project. I think that would be important because the project will require much time for research, planning, meetings, marketing, communication with potential corporate clients, and monitoring results.
Yes, I'm comfortable with you reallocating your current duties.
Great. I suggest we temporarily adjust my workload so that I have dedicated project time each week. We could review the arrangement after the initial planning stage and make further adjustments if necessary. I would also make sure that essential fitness and administrative responsibilities continue to be covered by other team members where appropriate.
That sounds reasonable.
Thank you. I'll prepare a revised work schedule so we can clearly identify which responsibilities I will continue to manage and which can be designated or reduced during the project. I'd like to propose completing the project in several stages. Stage 1 would be research and planning. I would investigate the corporate fitness market, identify potential business clients, and research what types of programs are currently in demand. Stage 2 would involve developing the corporate fitness program packages, including the services, pricing structure, delivery options, and marketing materials. Stage 3 would be implementation. We would approach selected businesses, present the programs, and aim to secure some initial corporate clients. Stage 4 would be evaluation. We would monitor participation, client feedback, sales, and overall results and make improvements where necessary. I would suggest initially allowing approximately 3 months for the research, development, and initial implementation, followed by ongoing monitoring throughout this year.
The timeline sounds achievable. How would you keep me updated?
I would provide regular progress reports, particularly at the end of each stage. We could also have a short weekly or fortnightly meeting to discuss programs, progress, challenges, and upcoming tasks. I'd also like to identify the resources we will need before we begin. From a staffing perspective, I may need some support from the other fitness instructors if corporate sessions are scheduled during my normal teaching hours. For marketing, I would need access to Bounce Fitness branding, existing marketing materials, and potentially a budget for developing corporate promotional materials. We may also need resources such as presentation materials, program information sheets, client proposal templates, and digital marketing resources.
Would you like additional funding?
Potentially. I would like to prepare an initial resource and budget proposal once I have completed the market research. This will allow us to make decisions based on the actual requirements rather than estimating without enough information.
Good idea. Keep the initial budget as cost effective as possible.
Absolutely. I'll look at ways to use our existing resources first and identify additional costs separately for approval. I'd like to confirm how you would like communication and reporting to be managed. My suggestion is that we have a short fortnightly project meeting where I provide an update on tasks completed, tasks currently underway, upcoming activities, project milestones, budget and resource requirements, any issues or risks, client or stakeholder feedback, progress towards our corporate sales, and market share targets. For urgent issues that require a decision, I would contact you directly rather than waiting for the next scheduled meeting.
That works for me. I'd also like written progress reports so we have a record of the project.
Certainly. I'll maintain a project progress document and provide a written report at agreed milestone. I'll also make sure any significant changes to the project scope, budget, timeline, or resources are discussed with you before proceeding.
What challenges do you think we might face?
There are several potential risks. One could be a lack of interest from businesses, so our market research will be important to ensure we are offering programs that businesses actually need. Another risk is balancing the project with my existing responsibilities. That's why I think relocating some of my current fitness and administrative duties will be important. We may also have limited resources or budget constraints, so I'll prioritize the activities that provide the greatest value. Finally, we need to make sure that corporate programs meet Bounce Fitness's quality, safety, and customer service standards.
I agree. Please make sure quality and safety remain priorities.
Absolutely. I'll ensure that the programs are developed and delivered consistently with Bounce Fitness policies and procedures. Just to confirm what we have agreed today. First, I will lead the corporate fitness project. Second, the key objectives are to increase Bounce Fitness's presence in corporate workplace, attract new corporate clients, increase market share, and work towards a 10% annual increase in corporate sales. Third, I will begin the market research before developing the corporate program packages. Fourth, my current 38-hour workload can be reallocated so I have sufficient time to lead the project while ensuring essential fitness administration responsibilities are still covered. Fifth, I will prepare an initial timeline, resource requirements, and budget proposal. Finally, we will have regular project meetings and written progress reports with urgent issues escalated to you as required. Is there anything you would like to add or change?
No, that covers everything. I am happy for you to proceed with the project.
Great, thanks Matt. I appreciate the opportunity to lead this project.